Alright, last time. D&D. Shit happened. Noah identified a bunch of plants. 7 of them, I believe. Lamb started doing, the thieving contest. Thieving test.
The pickpocketing to be specific.
Yeah. Unan and Kaz entered the magic style test. Unan ended up winning. However, Unan also made a deal with what the fuck did I name it? Zeki. From what was it, Blanktree? Yeah, Blanktree. What was the details of that agreement, Marcus?
Sorry, just writing down the name of the store because I forgot it. Or forgot to write it down. The deal was that I would pay the down payment and borrow the items, and then I would return with the items on damage to get my down payment back. And if I won, she would waiver the cost of the scrolls. Then there was a secondary deal I made with her after that about potentially getting a hold of Unan's sister to get in contact with her and expand a franchise. So that's what he's doing, is he was going to be back on his way to return her stuff.
That was a sec.
Take that.
I am live, by the way, Lamb.
I mean, I was saying that over Steam just so we wouldn't, like, bring it up in the middle.
Lord Lamb, I got it.
Damn it, damn you being able to type faster than me.
Anyway, Noah,
Jared, I got this pizza.
Noah, there are the stats for the Dragonhide Reinforced Tunic, since you can find them. We are also going to be starting off with you, Noah, who would have finished up the knowledge test at the Druid's Guild before the magic style test finished. And you are going to head back to the center, if I remember correctly?
Yes, I was going to head back to the center and find the guards for the mapping test.
Alright, well, as you approach the center square, you can hear crowds cheering and whatnot. The magic style test is just wrapping up. I believe Tate was the last one to go. Tate, you were the last one to go in the style test, right?
Kinda?
Yes, that was the last one to go, I think.
We fast forwarded a bit, but that was probably just for my thing. Because Steele's McGee.
Oh, whatever. Magic style test is just wrapping up.
Next one's the what?
Are you gonna do anything, Noah?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were still doing something with date. I'm going to head up and look for a guard.
It's not too hard to find one.
Excuse me, could you point me towards the mapping test?
After a brief moment of him getting his bearings where he is in the city after being interrupted from watching the magic style test a little bit, from his position as best as he could anyway, he points you into the northeast direction and mentions to look for the first building on the right down that main road.
And go around all the bystanders in this one.
Northeast, from where you were.
Guard barracks. Is there several people entering, or just a guard standing out there?
Well, there is a guard at the door, but there doesn't appear to be anyone else.
I'll approach him. Excuse me, is this where the mapping test is taking place?
Replies with, yes it is, but we won't be starting that for another couple hours, so feel free to do whatever in the meantime.
Okay. Head back and join the crowd, see everything finishing up then.
Well, you were able to hear the announcer mention Unan's name for winning, as well as Gaz for getting second place.
Cause bows. Thank you, you're all too kind.
Why? Your name wasn't called.
I mean, it technically was for getting second.
Oh, you got second?
Yes.
I didn't hear that, but okay.
He got
All I
second,
heard was
but
something.
He didn't
all-
get anything for it.
I just heard
He also
Unad's
bowed to
name
the
being
celestial
brought up.
audience
It was
that
just
is
like,
us.
wait a minute.
Is Taurus going to try to find them in the crowd at all, or?
I mean, we'll more or less head over to them once I see, like, the stuff being handed out to them. So I can actually tell where they're at.
Well, Unan would have been called up to get the stuff, and you might be able to see them from, 300 feet away.
This is a big crowd.
What's your...
Also,
So-
Noah, roll a perception for me.
7.
Oh,
Well,
never mind.
yeah, no, he didn't see shit.
Never mind. We're gonna go to the party then. Once you've seen Unan,
Yeah.
go for it.
Ooh, would you win?
Unan holds up a mirrored mithril buckler. It's a shiny shield
Nice.
That also acts as a mirror.
that also acts as a mirror.
I mean, you could blind someone in combat.
If Tate was still playing Avena, he would be using that to
And-
fucking style himself in the morning.
Anyway,
Listen,
for-
I'd like
for
to
combat,
assume
yeah.
Astamoy can't actually see mirrors.
That's why I said if you were still Avena. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Unan was just gonna make a joke, and now I don't have to guess it when I'm shaving.
I'm gonna pull the dragon's tide stuff and say, they got this over at the Druids Guild for the nature test.
Nice.
Kaz leans over Unan's shoulder to talk to Taurus. Welcome back. I didn't exactly win anything for the competition. However, I probably won a bunch of amazing customers in the future. And it's all about that brand.
Okay then. Would either of you two be able to identify the properties of this?
I can see if there's any magic on it, but as far as like appraising or knowing how good Dragonhide is, that's not really my strong suit.
I just want to know if they're like, it's from an elemental dragon or whatnot.
Cal, would we be able to tell that with
Would knowledge
a
arcana
knowledge
figure that
arcana?
out?
Cal?
Oh, I'm here. I'm just seeing what the fuck Arcana actually is supposed to encompass.
Okay.
Ah. Land rule.
Yeah, Arcana would definitely be appropriate.
I got 12 total.
I got 14.
Uh-huh. Well, neither of you are able to identify the type of dragon that was used.
I would ask, but I don't think I could use engineering for that.
No.
Well, I mean, you can certainly
You know,
try.
I've seen a lot of dragonkin in my kind, however, I don't rightly recall typing.
What color is it, Kel?
It appears to be a pale red, perhaps brown.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a die.
What? Canopser.
Okay. Unan stares at it for a minute for you there, Taurus, and then goes, well, I'm not quite sure, but it looks red, so I bet it's a red dragon. I wasn't sure because of the brown,
I
but it's
don't know.
probably
Well,
red
don't-
dragon.
I don't know.
well,
They might
don't
have
you
just
know,
given some
Taurus?
dragon chips.
He, you really don't have to roll because I rolled kind of low again there, Noah. Unan looks like he's full of shit. That he's guessing on a color. There is zero, like, looking like he knows what the fuck he's talking about
Actually-
on his face.
No, that wouldn't make sense.
Kaz does lean again on Unan's shoulder. This time he kind of leans and he goes, well, you see, the red might fade after some time, especially if it's not part of the dragon, so that might explain the darker colors.
Or it
The
could be
blue
something like
palms.
a copper dragon.
Is your character there?
I think the red works.
It does. Does Karnam say that about the copper?
Yes.
Unan looks at you like you just blew his mind. Like, you're right. It could.
Kaz pulls out a copper piece out of his pocket and he goes, I don't think it's exactly that color though.
You know, fuck it. At this point, I'm gonna do a knowledge arcana check. Because I don't know what to believe now.
You know, I imagine on a really high engineering check you could figure it out. Your knowledge of building defenses against dragons is so high that you have the knowledge of the quality of those dragons.
I mean, that's why I said he could certainly try.
Well, in that case, fuck it, why not? I have a +7.
You want to know what's funny, Lamb? I have a +7 on my Arcana as well, but I rolled a 5.
I have a +8.
I got a
22?
3.
Here, that's
Yeah, I don't know
6.
shit.
22?
Got a 10 overall.
Knowledge Arcana?
Yes.
Well, after being given some hints on some ideas of what dragon it could be, you actually come up with a different type of dragon. One that is called Magma Dragon.
Okay, to be fair, I didn't even know that was actually a thing. Like, out of character.
I disagree with that surmise. With that assumption.
You know-
I still think it's a red dragon.
I think this came from a Magma Dragon. It was red, so you're kind of there.
Unan looks pleased with himself and then takes a second and looks down at the stuff that he's supposed to take back and goes, oh yeah, I have to take this stuff back to the store, so I gotta go real quick.
Alright, you have fun with that, Unan.
I'm carrying it the same way that I brought it, Cope.
Do any of us know if there's more events out in the square, or should I be running off somewhere else here?
As Unan's getting ready to leave, he turns around and goes, in like, would you say, Cope, like an hour or 2 hours for the next one?
I said 2.
Okay. Unan turns around and goes, in about 2 hours, we're gonna have a magic combat thing instead of just showing off.
Alright, thank you. I'll try to be back by then.
And I'm off.
So am I. Off to loot more shit.
And then I follow Karna.
Kaz is just gonna kind of linger around the square. I'll stay here. I gotta prepare for the magic test.
Kind of interested to watch the magic competition. And if it's before the mapping one, I might actually partake.
It is clearly not. Considering you just heard that it's going to be 2 hours before that, and you were told it was going to be a couple hours for the guard test, for the mapping test, you can come to the conclusion that it is going to be happening at the same time.
Yeah, I've still got nothing to do, so I'm just gonna sit down behind a tree and read for a bit.
Alright, well, Taurus is going to head off to a tree. Renan and Aethys are heading off to the shop.
Yes.
Karnum went... where? Sorry.
He's just going to wander the streets for a few hours, try and pick what he can off guards.
And Taz is just staying there chilling out.
Yep. He's just gonna wait around for the test. Kind of observing the other competitors.
Oh, that's boring.
Competitors. Great. Great! Coming up with an accent.
Well, Karnum runs across one of the guards he tried stealing from before being distracted again. He also failed again, so...
Well, fuck it, let's give it a fucking try number 2. Assuming no one's looking, of course. 19 on stealth.
You're good. Might have issue with the pickpocket, though.
I mean, maybe. Oh, I think I'll be okay. Sleight of hand?
Yeah.
19.
Wow. Just barely below.
Oh,
I rolled an at 20, by the way.
damn it.
I literally rolled a 10 and a 20.
Oh, that's just not fair.
At least they're not modded at anything. Anyway, upon trying to pickpocket this guard again, and failing again, he just kind of gives you this look of, like, really?
Hey, never know. Gotta give it a shot when you can.
Do you actually say that to the guard?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Keeps everyone on their toes.
He shrugs it off and just lets you go.
Part of me wonders if you two are gonna gain a history together.
Is he going to be my dear?
Arcus, feel free to move your pieces towards the shop.
Okay.
at whatever rate you want to do it. It's not towards the shop.
I mean, I wouldn't be stopping along the way, so if anything, I just go straight there.
Alright, go ahead and move your pieces there then. What about Carnum? So you just moving along this road?
Just going down the street.
Oh, you find the picnic table guard still there.
Wasn't that over here?
No, that was
Oh,
that
I
way.
went the wrong way. Whoops. Oh.
Would you like to try again to get the picnic guard?
Yeah, he didn't actually, like, notice anything last time. I think he just noticed me walking by weirdly.
Yeah, he didn't actually catch you pickpocketing.
11 on stealth!
You're good.
Oh, cool.
Might have
I was
issues
about
with
to say
pickpocket
tables.
again, though.
My fucking... About to say, tables are my mortal fucking enemy, apparently.
At least he didn't notice you this time.
Nobody's gonna notice that! That's a 6 on a
Yeah.
critical failure?
I rolled a nat 20 again.
Fuck, you kidding me?
Now-
Yeah, so I just put my hand on his fucking leg right on top of the fucking bag, just like, well, I'm just gonna leave now.
You trip. Your hand slowly caresses his ass.
He's sitting down, Tate. How am I getting my hand under his ass?
You rolled
See-
a 1.
Part of me has this mental image that you like just go over, and now whenever the guards are catching you, you're giving them like a pat on the back and going like, "Hey, how's it going, man? Long time. Anyone try to steal from you yet?" Just awkward.
Well, having noticed you trip, he looks over at you and goes, "You alright?"
I think so. Pride's a bit wounded, but I mean, that happens a lot here, assuming.
He offers help to get you up if you fell on the ground at him.
Nah, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Alright, well, he goes back to chilling at the picnic table.
If I remember right, I came from that way?
Yeah.
I'm going to go this way. Get some fucking new blood over here.
Okay, well, you find a guard chasing after someone in the street.
Are they coming towards me or away?
Away.
Yeah, I'm not catching up to
She's
that
after
very
that.
easy. I mean, if I have the speed, I'll fucking knock not the guard, but the other guy on his fucking ass. But I don't think I have the speed to catch up.
Oh, they're moving at about 40 feet.
Oh, well, I can move 60. So I actually could catch up.
Feel free to try to catch up and tackle.
Is that a, is that BAB? Or rather, is that a CMD? Or, fuck me, CMB, B, yeah.
Yes, it would be a combat maneuver.
That is a 23.
Well, you're able to catch up just fine.
A separate one for the tackle.
Yep. The first one was you dodging crowd and people and whatnot, trying to catch up, and
Second one is also a 23.
well, you are able to tackle the person down, who is wearing some medium armor, by the way. And the guard kind of looks at you after catching up, and this is the guy you tackled under arrest, and also issues a warning to you.
For vigilantism, I'm
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna be dumb and try to fucking pickpocket him as he walks away.
Smart
But
move.
it's the perfect cover.
Until I fuck up the fucking draw. I'm kind of mixed a few things there, but
Alright, Lamb, so you ended up over here.
yeah, I'm just dying a little. Oh.
Oh god. I'll have to reroll a new character.
Did I come through from that way, or like going around this way?
Wait, what?
So, wait. No, never mind. I'm fucking drunk. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going this way.
Oh, when you get to here, you find 3 guards standing outside this building.
Looking at each other, I'm assuming.
You wish to listen in?
Sure.
Percept. For me.
18.
Well, the guards kind of talking to each other about the house being abandoned, and some reports that some odd creatures are in this building. So they're kind of looking around both the building and the roadway to make sure, you know, no one goes in, nothing comes out.
Gotcha.
So they're kind of on high alert, but not necessarily for pickpocketing.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's probably not my best interest to fuck around over here. Is that like more up here, or is it referring to this house?
It's referring to the one I just named.
Okay.
So you're not gonna try to do anything to them?
No, I'm assuming they're just kind of like looking at each other in kind of a triangle, so it's like probably not a great plan. I'm just gonna pass that one by. Go up here once I actually reach the branch.
Oh, you're able to find a guard here, sitting at a table. It's kind of sitting. Doesn't really seem to be doing anything.
Does he actually have the belt with the bags on it, or?
Yes.
Okay. Well, fuck it, might as well. Tables are my mortal enemy.
He's not sitting at a table, he's just sitting.
19. For stealth.
Okay, well, if he failed this, I'm going to be very surprised. He doesn't notice you.
Yep. 8.
On sleight of hand?
Yeah.
How the fuck? Fucked it up.
I rolled a 3. I can't really do much. I don't have any points of sleight of hand.
I also rolled an 8 if you're wondering.
Wait.
Damn.
What?
Tiffany says get good.
Not much I can fucking do when it's a cross-class skill.
Anyway, the guard noticed you trying to pickpocket, and goes, "Oh, yeah, presume you're from the Thieves Guild?"
Well, kinda.
Oh, for the Thieves Guild test today, anyway.
Yeah, I'm running the competition. In the competition.
So yeah, I've just been kind of sitting here waiting for someone.
Well, you're kind of off in the farthest area from the place we started, so.
Yeah, but I mean, there could be further. Maybe we're at the
That's
docks.
I mean, yeah, but that's also a marketplace, so there's a lot of people around there. It makes it a bit harder to do things quietly.
Yeah, true. Well, for your efforts, have a bag anyway.
Oh, thank you?
You theft by talking.
The
You
bag was
won through
retrieved.
pity.
That's about all I can expect, yeah. How have I fucked up every pull so far? It's
I'm
like,
not gonna
what,
lie,
3?
for a while I was expecting like just one of the guards just be like, listen, I just feel real bad for you. I can tell you're trying and you've got nothing. Just take it.
What do you mean got nothing? I get never mind.
He's just, what do you mean nothing? I got 1.
Alright, well, after you have attempted to steal from the guard, Unan, you have reached the building.
Alright. I take out the items, or hold the items in a presenting way, I guess. Have Aethys open the door, and I walk in, holding the stuff, with the buckler also in clear visibility, showing off his new swag.
His new bling.
His new bling bling.
Right, literal bling.
Are you finding bling bling set?
But anyway, so yeah, he walks in, he sets the dummy floating stones and fountain down onto the desk, and then goes, "Good news, I won!"
Good news, everyone?
Good news.
Zeki is surprised to see that you have won, but is obviously glad that you had, before starting to inspect the items. She gets down to business.
To defeat the puns.
Marcus, high or low?
Hi.
Alright, well, after looking over the items, she doesn't notice any damage to them. Not even like a minor blemish. Gives you back your deposit of whatever amount of gold it was.
I'm not 100% sure. I want to say it was 25 gold or maybe 50 gold. I had it written down, my bad. 20 gold as deposit.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it was multiple of 10. But yeah, she hands you back your deposit of 20 gold. It's getting in my throat right now. And congratulates you on a job well done. Then goes back to, so, about the rest of our agreement.
Unan just looks at her.
When do you intend on getting in contact with your sister?
Yeah. Alright, does she say that with the sister with the inflection?
No, it was more me, like, making sure it was your sister.
Gotcha. Yeah, sister. He goes, it might be a little while, but, I have your name. I know where you're at. And, so you would know when she contacts you. Give me a second to find her name. Her name would be Niramore.
So not Stevette. Got it.
No, not Stevette. Niramore.
Is that where she was
And
born?
the Stevettes?
If you're curious, it's Niramor.
Oh, Nira
I
Moore. Never
wasn't-
mind. Well,
I
maybe the
wasn't
joke still
curious,
works.
Marcus.
Oh, she's a little displeased about this, but does mention that, well, if you can make it any faster, that would definitely be appreciated.
I sent you a message code.
Oh, no, a decision was never actually made. Making one now, yes. Yes, your summon can be sent back to your plane of existence to deliver a message.
Okay. He goes, seeing the look on her face, he goes, alright, I can't today because of a competition. I need all of my abilities that I can. But tomorrow, I don't think I have any use for my magic. So, I will contact her current people. I'm not the big entrepreneur-y type, so I'm not 100% sure how this works, but I know who to contact. So I'll get in contact with them, and they should get in contact with you. Again, they should say that they're working for Niramore, but if they introduce themselves by name, it will be,
Steve number
Illumin?
253.
It'll be from Illumin or Davina.
Avina?
Davina. Davina. It's not spelled the same, Tate.
So it's not Steve number 253.
No, it's not. They're from the universe of Steve.
With my army of celebrity Steves. Wait, wrong
That
thing.
was Octomenos, you know, he has a summer home here. That's where Gnome has his summer home.
World
The
of Steve's?
Steve-verse. Just everything there is Steve. He finds it soothing.
Never has to know a name.
Exactly.
Hey, Steve. Everyone looks.
We are all Steve. You will be assimilated.
Oh,
But anyway, so yeah, he tells her that and goes, again, I'm not 100% sure when they should get here, but I mean, planar gates, travel, I can't imagine it would take them longer than a week.
Alright, well, I will look forward to their response then, either in person or via mail in about a week.
To which that he then smiles and goes, fantastic. Well, I will remember to potentially come back and shop here again. So, till next time. And he holds out his hand for a handshake.
She shakes your hand.
And with that, he heads off to get back to the next competition, since it'll be relatively close once he gets back. Like a little downtime, maybe enough to get us some food, but based on that distance and that size, I would say this whole thing probably took at least an hour out of his time, and he still wants to eat.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. It was just like, 15 minutes maybe to get there. I don't know.
I'd say it'd be 15 to half an hour, depending on like, there's no cars, but depending on traffic, people, and then the conversation and everything. So, yep. So unless anything happens to him, he just heads back, and then goes back here to get some food. Which, basically, he's just looking for something normal. Your typical, like, roughly 2 silver to 4 silver meal. Something that's not disgusting, but something that's also not a fucking prime steak.
Not extravagant.
Or 30
Right.
pounds of candy.
Or all that fucking candy and shit, right? He's coming back for real food this time.
Speaking of which, as you go over there, you can notice that the Red Blossom Sweet shop is a bit low on stock.
Can't imagine why.
But after having noticed that, no, you're able to find a shop for that just fine.
So yeah, that's Unan and Aethys. They go spend. I'll just mark off, I guess, 3 silver
Yeah, that's fine.
and eat, and that's it till the competition.
Bad timing on Noah's part going AFK, because I was just about to ask him what the fuck he was waiting. What is Kaz doing? Besides waiting. You are not allowed to press T to wait.
Damn.
You gonna try to make a sales pitch
Can I-
to some people, Tate?
But can I press Y to
Not
sleep?
at the moment. Cause, after all, doesn't have any of his supplies yet. However, he is probably feeling a bit peckish. He might go for another snack.
Is this gonna explain why they're so much lower on food?
Maybe.
She just got some new treats for the day, and you came up and bought them all.
Quite possibly. So, like, before you got there, Kaz had remembered exactly where the Red Blossom Sweets was. He immediately saunters up. He wasn't exactly too thrilled with the food he had gotten from the inn. It was okay. It was a good snack, but it wasn't the delicacy that were these snacks. You know, these sweets, as they've been referred to. Kaz had a very sheltered life growing up. You know, he was very academic, very straightforward. So, a sweet from another, basically part of the world is amazing to him. Why, hello there. Yeah. I think my AC. Oh, it's making a weird noise. I don't know why. Fixed it, turned it off, turned it on.
Alright, you were saying?
Yep. He walks up to the proprietor of the Red Blossom Sweets. Hello.
Sorry, I was taking a sip of coffee. They say hello. Did I give the shopkeep here a gender?
Huh?
Did I give the shopkeep here a gender? I don't remember.
I believe it was
I
female.
don't think so.
Did I
Maybe.
give them a name?
You never did, no.
Alright.
Let's say it's a cat folk, and their name is
Stevette.
Patchy.
Stevette number 253. Fun fact, Stevette number 253 is not married to Steve number 253. No. Are we doing the... Okay. Anyway, she says hi to you, Kaz.
Hello. You had seen us prior before. I was wondering if we could get a second round of exactly what was ordered yesterday. Maybe a little more, so I can share between me and my friends. It's totally not just all for me, but...
After a brief moment, she goes, who are you?
Oh, hi. Hello, my name is Kaz. I was with the gentleman yesterday who bought a lot of your sweets.
Wait, you were with that asshole? He's the reason that most of my stock is out now anyway. So, no, you can't get another whatever amount he got last time.
But, as a saleswoman, isn't it beneficial? Sure, you're out potentially now, but you can also double the revenue of your stocks. I mean, he paid a nice hefty sum, and I'd be willing, if whatever's left, to sweeten the deal.
She has no idea what stocks are because there is no public trade market here.
Well, not stocks, but their stockpiles, essentially. I am a fellow entrepreneur of my own devisings. I have my own merchandising that will be popping up here and there. And I was thinking, your sweet shops would pair very well with the business plan I have in the future.
She proceeds to ignore you.
And what I was thinking entirely with that is, in the future, with my business and your business combined, we can potentially further our profit and investments. Our profit and investments, as you could say.
She threatens you to leave her shop before she calls for guards.
Well then, alrighty. You have a great day. I will mark that, but there's no take-backs. Kaz walks away. He's gonna try and look for another sweet shop.
In the immediate vicinity,
He's just gonna kind of wander the market square, looking around.
you are not able to find another one.
He'll have to look later. He'll have to try and find another spot. I think that's all I got from you for now. I can't think of anything else, because that avenue was closed off.
So he's going back to waiting?
Yep.
Taurus, what are you reading?
I'm reading this great, interesting novel about how to clear thought. Tomo Clear Thought.
Kind of forgot. We actually had that. But yeah. Okay. Cardum.
More stealing?
More stealing.
More
Where are you
stealing.
going, by the way?
Trying to remember where I am.
Right there.
That didn't help because it didn't. There it is.
Do you see it now? How about now? Now?
No, there are arrows over it.
Do you see it now, Mr. Krabs?
That way.
Strangely enough, you don't find any guards on this entire road.
Hmm.
As you turn the corner, you run into a guard.
Do we bash into each other?
Yes.
Oh, not
Dex.
feeling for that guy. Huh?
Roll dex.
But Lamb, perfect opportunity to air quotes accidentally pickpocket him.
17. I don't have that kind of, what's the term? Not sleight of hand in this case, even though obviously that's what I'd be rolling, but I don't think he has that fine manual dexterity or thought process for stealing these kinds of things.
You are knocked to the ground, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
With a 17?
Yes.
Fuck. Can I try and, like, handspring my way back to my feet instead of landing on my ass?
Nope.
No.
Because, you know, not being prepared for a guard around the corner. And you said it yourself, you wouldn't have, you know, the dexterity or the quick mind thinking to do stealing, so you sure now wouldn't have the quick mind thinking to fucking handspring off the ground.
That's theft, though. Like, theft is a new thing to him, but getting knocked on his ass kind of isn't. He spent his entire childhood with that.
DM rolled it. It's happening.
Okay.
You're on your ass on the ground.
Okay. Gonna fucking get up. Sorry about that. I wasn't expecting someone immediately around the corner.
Well, after looking at the guard, you can see why you got knocked over. It is a large female orc guard.
Well, that explains a few things.
She looks at you concerned about having knocked you over, but does not communicate with you. She may not know common.
I tried Dwarvish.
She may not know common, but she does know love, and she's looking at you with those eyes.
She does not know Dwarvish either.
Damn. I'll just put my hand over my shoulder and give a slight bow. It's close I got to nonverbal communication. She's a garden, she doesn't know common.
Hey, not everyone's supposed to know common, alright?
I mean, not everyone, but she's a public servant.
She could be a public servant translator. Who knows?
But that doesn't even make sense! How is she a translator if she doesn't know common?
There are other languages to translate between.
Yes, and the most obvious one would be common.
Because, that's the only language in the world that people have to know?
No, but it's the most common one you're gonna find around. It's called fuck common.
Not in this town. You're in a melting pot of literally all the races. Except for a few.
Exactly. So whatever.
Now I'm just imagining with her the game of telephone to get to common, you'd be like using Google Translate like 5 times.
So, do you continue down the road?
Yes.
And stop. Percept. Jared? What are you doing with your hand?
Oh, I was in a window above the game.
15.
You were kind of like spazzing out with your hand, like literally right where the camera was. I was just like, fuck you. Sorry, Liam, did you say 15?
Yes.
You can see a guard between these buildings acting a little shitty.
I'm just gonna duck over here. Oh, that was like perfect. I'm just gonna keep an eye out.
See, I was going to turn you, but then I was worried you wouldn't fucking fit in there anymore properly, so I was like, eh. Anyway. I assume you're already rolling another perception?
I was rolling stealth.
Ah.
19.
You're able to hide there just fine. Another perception then.
Yeah.
I mean, technically I would ask you to do a listen, but no,
Make sure my perception is what I remember it being. Yeah, 22.
Well, this guard that is over there, upon closer inspection and listening in, seems to be talking to someone through magical means. And goddamn my throat right now. Alright, hopefully I'm done coughing. So the guard's talking through magical means, or so it seems, and they seem to have a lot of bags around their waist, a lot more than what you've seen on previous guards.
Does he seem to be in disguise? Like, does he look mildly familiar to me?
No.
Yeah. I would ask if it's possible for me to read his lips, but I need to go look, like, the extent of my, or I need to look up what that would be. I don't know if that would be straight perception or not.
It would be. There is no read lip skill, unfortunately.
Well, it might be perform oratory, which I also have, just not nearly as good. 23.
And you're trying to read lips?
Yeah.
Wait, shit, where the hell? There we go. We had to roll and somewhat lost track of where we were.
I'm doing that every time I go back to my fucking area to roll. Like, where are we?
Oh, just somewhere around the map. Well, upon reading the lips, you aren't able to, discern if it's a true guard or not. But you can definitely tell that the person they're communicating with, they are working together to compete in this test.
Alright. How's a sleeping bee then?
You don't want to try to steal from a guard that's stealing?
Well, which way is he facing?
Away from the road.
That just brings up further questions!
Well, away from the road enough. Like, he's kind of looking at this building. So, I mean, kind of.
Oh, fuck it. Might as well, then. Ah! I don't manage to flip myself in my fucking head.
23 times. 2 or 3 times, not 23 times, brain.
I thought you were just going for exaggeration. 16 on stealth.
Get it.
Well, now I'm just gonna fucking fuck up on the draw.
Probably. Would you like to know why?
Because he rolled another fucking 20?
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise! I got an 18. This is fucking bullshit.
I mean, it doesn't help that I've been rolling fucking nat 20s.
That's what's bullshit. It's like, well, last week I was doing just fucking fine, and now I'm just boned.
Don't worry, Steve Rat believes in you.
Yeah, Lamb, last week I don't know what the hell happened from last week to this week's rolls, but apparently this test has turned against you for this week.
Fucking apparently. Knows it can't stop me in stealth, so it's just gonna stop me in sleight of hand.